Hey, welcome back to the Baco Motorsports Power Hour. Here I'm playing with Facebook because I'm talking about I can't remember the name of a driver I wanted to talk about. But we are in the Auto Club Famoso Raceway
All right,
segment.
we're checking this out here. Let's see who it is.
So now I remember we got
Greg Dreer.
Greg Dreer.
Greg Dreer. Yeah. It's Bakersfield. Both.
We had
Krista and Greg from Bakersfield. Yeah.
While Blake was in Boise for the
Trying to get a cell phone signal. Sorry.
Night Fire Nationals, and that's what happened last week. And Blake was supposed to call in.
I'm running around trying to figure out where I can call. Yeah,
Chris is going. He's not calling. Chris tried calling you and
he
phones.
did.
I said, "Well, okay,
yeah,
we'll just go with what I have." And about 20 minutes later, I get a call from Blake saying, "Hey, I had to drive from the track and get a cell phone signal." And kind of laugh because we've all had that problem before.
And typical of racetracks, they're located so far out.
Right.
On purpose. You don't want to have a lot of noise where people complain. So you typically put racetracks in areas where it's safe to be as far as noise, but
and then
not,
guess what? The cell signal
not very low.
Good
not good amenities out there.
So that was the 50th kind of anniversary at Boise, and the
46th Night Fire, and they're celebrating their 50th year of operation this year.
And so you had 18 funny cars.
Yes.
You had 8 top fuel dragsters.
Yes.
I think 10.
10, I believe, fuel altereds.
Fuel altereds.
And another, probably another 16, 17
And so it was
mods.
for an 8-car show for the...
it was a tight battle getting in that show for Funny Car.
For Funny Car.
Yeah.
And Bobby Cottrell did not make it.
Ran a 589 with a 9 and missed qualifying by, 1,000th? Yeah.
And then for the 9th through...
The next four, did a special little shootout.
Jim Mayer put up some money, right?
The Tater Bake,
The Good Vibrations Motorsports owner put in threw up some money and said, "Hey, these guys are here."
Little four-car shootout. So they got that done. They won. Bobby won that.
So Bobby won that, but they did not get the finals in.
That's
finals because rain came.
Yeah. We were having 96-degree days there every day, and then Sunday it came in. I don't know. It was probably supposed to be like in the mid 80s, low 80s, and then the rain came in.
Then I have the 2 slides of the top fuel dragsters that from Boise. Actually, we'll go through this first. We got the time slip. This was
from the slip you're talking about.
Auto Club Famoso. Auto Club
Fontana. Okay.
Down at Fontana Auto Club Dragway, right? There's a Super Pro race down there. There's a race, and so Kristen Sudem and Greg Dreer were there, and they went all the way. 2 local people. Right. They ended up in the finals, and look at this ET. Look at the reaction times: 006 to 003. And Greg runs on a 1070 dial in,
right?
And he ran a 1070 with a 1, and Krista was 765. She broke out a little.
1007.
1007, and he runs the.
And she broke out.
And she broke out by a little bit, but
tight race.
Look at the reaction times.
Well, look at the margin of victory. MOV is margin of victory.
Margin of victory.
Look at that number.
Nothing. And it just shows. Tight. And those 2 local racers down there racing in Fontana, they break all the way down to the finals, and pretty happy about that. I think both of them have to be pretty happy about that.
Bakersfield's got some very good drag
racers. There's nothing to shame.
Absolutely.
And I just love that. That was off of Kristen's Facebook page, and the reaction times are just what struck me as just.
No, it's great. And hard because she had to sit there for a while too while Greg took off on her. I mean, there's 3 seconds difference in that dial-in.
She had to sit there and wait. She's sitting there waiting to go. And then you got your last Summit race coming up in
September.
So that ties into that.
Yeah,
both of those guys will be out racing out there at September for the final 2 Summit races of the season.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
But we've got this. Jim
Murphy,
at Boise.
Got rolling on, standing there in the background.
He's the
crew chief on that car.
And that's your March meet runner-up.
Yes, that's the Bowling Green winner, right?
And Bowling Green, and look who's standing in the background there. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Roland.
You talking about Dar?
Yeah. Is that Dar? Or is it Roland still back there?
Roland's still back
there.
Checking out that lane. He liked that right lane this weekend, so he's checking that
Adam Sorokin, who's going to be in
and that's the final.
That's going to be your final here, which is going to be held during the California Hot Rod Reunion.
Yeah, so we still had, I think the fuel alter guys just said, we're good, we're splitting the pot, but I know the top fuel guys, the funny car guys, because there's points implications there, and the pro mods that were there are all going to be at the reunion. So
and that's going to be Jason Rupert in the funny car.
And Ryan Hodgson.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we're assuming it's going to be Jason Rupert because apparently there's a little protest, and there was some fuel line. He had a line going from the fuel line
Yeah.
or something that NHRA took.
Had him just disconnected.
Had him disconnected,
Yes.
and they're checking stuff. And
Yeah. So the latest I've heard is obviously once you start the race, too late for a protest, so nothing could be done as far as telling him he can't race anymore. Certainly there could be something that happens in the future, to him if they find that it was not something that was a performance enhancing or
right. And he says it was just a way to get
fuel for the burnout.
back to the burnout,
So,
and then nothing.
Yeah.
And so there's all kinds of
way beyond my ability to understand.
As would be,
so yeah.
there's plenty of
Yeah.
reaction and commentary on Facebook.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah, there
Gotta
is.
love social media. So anyway, it's out. There's lots
Well,
of
we're going
stuff
to
out
run
there
those
on social
finals
media.
here because all the new brothers, Scott, Brad, and John, are all going to be at the reunion. So they just thought it'd be kind of cool to finish the race there. We're going to be there. They're going to bring their big 50th celebration of the track banner down, so they can crown the champions
and,
there.
I mean, you've reached the finals there. You don't want to hold everybody over. Everybody's got
Right.
plane tickets home. People work
Yeah.
for a living. This
Yeah,
isn't.
they do.
You know, they got jobs Monday through Friday.
Yep.
Took time off to get up there. So
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. I would assume, although there's been no release of when, but I would assume that those finals would be probably the first or second qualifier.
Yeah,
on
typically they'll
Saturday.
take place during qualifying.
On Saturday, they'll give them the Friday qualifying run to get used to the track.
Yeah.
And then they'll pair up and run the finals, either the second or third round of qualifying.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens. So, we're actually doing 2 qualifiers Friday, 1 Saturday. So it might be that
might be the second one.
the second one Friday or the first one on Saturday.
So it'll be one of those qualifiers, and not only will they be for the finals at Boise, they're qualifying runs to get
for
into the
reunion.
show.
Yeah.
So an interesting take there, and that happens. That's the way they've done things.
Yeah.
It's happened in NHRA.
They've done it before too. The next national event,
the next national event,
or we did it last summer. We lost the finals in our semis actually in Salt Lake City. We finished them in August at Boise last year. So just kind of makes qualifying a lot more fun. That's for sure. But I'll tell you what, entertainment there during qualifying was great. Of course, Brad Thompson had a little banger there.
Brad Thompson out of
He's shopping for a new body now for his car.
There's a video on Facebook too of. He got down there pretty good, and it went kaboom.
It did.
And
it
now he needs a new
hard.
body on the jailbreak car because there was a jailbreak. The body broke away.
It broke a lot
from the chassis.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
That's not we kind of laugh about it, but that's an expensive fix.
Yeah, no, a new body will cost, if he goes with the newer style body, he's looking at, about $45,000. So, and of course all the carnage took place in the motor. He could be, $100,000.
So this is probably no jailbreak at the
I don't know. He posted right away, need a new body, so we'll see. I mean, it just depends on who jumps in and wants to help and go from there. So anyway, we'll see.
So good show there then.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah. But we're back at it, and I can see you got our dates up. So
we got that. You got the Street Tuner race coming up on August 19th.
Yeah.
That's again gates open at 7.
7 o'clock. Yep. Down the track at 8.
8 till 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
And this is for street legal cars. You try to want to get the drag cars out of there and just
Yeah.
You want the guys who are.
Yeah, who think might
play
want to do a
around
little
on the street, maybe get them to play
lead
around
foot out there,
on the racetrack. I understand. Rumor has it
there's some wagering going on.
That there was at the end of the night at 2 a.m. at the last race or the morning.
Yeah.
That there's a pretty big crowd around the finish line and perhaps a lot of money exchanged.
I've heard
considerable amount of, let's say.
I'm hearing like 40-some grand is what I'm hearing now.
I heard 24,000.
Okay, yeah.
So I heard 24,000.
Well, I think what's happening is now people are kind of
adding to it.
So it's
so whether it was 4,000, 14,000, or 24,000.
Either way, it's still
there was a pretty big wager made at a street tour event, which is what it's kind of about. You can do that, right?
Well, that stuff's taking place on the street somewhere. And so we don't want that to happen.
So
we want them to do it there. Now, the wagering thing, I'm not going to get involved in that. I'm not touching the money. That's between them. But I want them to do it in a safe environment, and we'll give that to them.
Yeah, so that's great. Say if they're wagering money, hey, that's between them.
Obviously, now there's money at stake with these guys. They are not going to lift. I mean, they're going to be running this thing out. And if they're on the street, same problem's going to happen. They're not going to lift.
Yeah, and then
they can get in trouble. Somebody else can pull out in front of them. We don't want that. We just don't want. So
you've got it there where at Famosa, if you're not lifting and you got it going 120 miles an hour, whatever they're doing on these,
whatever it is,
you got half a mile to stop.
And again, we say it all the time. If something happens, we're going to come to you rather than your friends run away from you. We are going to respond right away.
Big deal. And you're getting
best place to do it.
175, 200 cars for these?
Yeah, something like that. Obviously it gets a little hot in the summertime. The car count drops off a little bit, but if you come early and start at 8 and run till 2, you're going to get plenty
what the weather's going to be in a couple of weeks for that. But traditionally, even if it is 100 degrees, it's going to be August.
Cools off
now it's starting to cool off a lot faster. Sun's going down earlier, cools earlier. I know I had the doors open, the screens open at my house this morning. I was like, this is nice.
All right.
This is a hint that fall or cooler weather is coming.
Corner.
So
you've
got that coming up, and then
we'll run.
You got Anra in 2 weeks. I think you go ahead and show this slide.
It's supposed to be the third race, but we're going to do that's the second race of the year. Yep.
This will be the second Anra race because the other one was postponed due to just excessively hot weather.
Rescheduled for November, so we'll pull that off.
And so you've got that.
We don't want our mascot to get too hot there at the track. So
no, because in addition to the earpieces, water.
That's right.
Hydrating is important for humans and dogs.
Absolutely.
So you've got that, and then you've also got coming up in. Kid, you've been off, not real busy during the hot summer, but you got coming up. You don't run Labor Day weekend, but after that, I think is the next weekend.
We do 3 in a row. We do our final summit
series.
Races for the year to get our team figured out to go to Las Vegas. Then we'll come back and do our Heritage race, and we'll come back and do a Street Tuner, our last one for the year, and Import Face Off.
So that'll be a big weekend where you have Street Tuner one night on Saturday night.
That's right.
And you're getting no sleep because you're turning around.
The gates open at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
For the import face-off,
we get the place cleaned out by 3.
It's
a big deal.
It's a big deal bringing in a lot of import cars.
Yeah.
So
a
lot going on.
Exciting fall coming up for us.
Well, that's good. So,
then of course, the reunion is coming quick too.
Hour Aug reunion, third
chatter's
weekend.
already out about it. And
third weekend in
October.
Yeah. And you're going to have those finals. So one of those qualifying days is going to be a final day. So a little bonus there.
Always a good event.
Push starts coming right back in front of the grandstand for the
you got it.
Return for the Cackle Fest.
Traditional Cackle Fest.
Traditional Cackle Fest. So
sounds kind of funny to say that, right?
Well, glad you had fun at Boise.
We did. Made it home safe, and we're looking forward to next year.
And we'll come in, get you in next week, and we'll talk about the what happened out there on the Street Tuner.
Sounds good.
Okay, so get out there. If you got a grocery getter, get out to Famoso. Saturday night, go try drag racing. It's a lot of fun. You'll get hooked.
You bet.